Today, I just wanted to quickly give a little update on my diesel heater. This is one of these cheap Chinese diesel heaters you get off of Amazon. Mine right now goes for about, I want to say it's like 150 bucks, give or take. Here's the vent for this, where the hot air comes out of. I kind of have it set up, kind of jimmy rigged for now. Here's the controller for it, 12 volts. This should have more than 12 volts in the system. But let's turn it on so I can kind of give you an update on how it is. All right, so we'll set it to level 3. And then I have it installed under here. It's inside. I put the fuel pump outside. This is tapped off to my tapped off of my diesel tank in the school bus. It's kind of why I got one of these heaters. It's very convenient to not have to have an external source of fuel. But there is one big issue with these that I'm going to show you right now. So, all right, let me just give you a quick little view of how it looks on the outside. So I installed mine over here under the driver's side wheel well. As you can see in there, those are, that's the line that goes to the tank. That right there is the air filter. And then this right there is a filter. And then right here is the big issue with these things. It's the fuel pump. I'm pretty sure you can hear that. The exhaust comes out over here. I have it just facing down right there. I never get any exhaust smell really inside. I do have an extension I bought. Eventually I want to take it and just kind of put it out a little further this way. But yeah, that's the outside of it. It's a little dirty. Just went on a trip to Vermont and back, so there's a lot of salt and crap on there. Gotta wash it off and clean it off. Don't mind the mess. Like I said, we just got back from a trip, so we gotta kind of organize everything. And I took the kids, so it's a disaster. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but that is the issue with these diesel heaters. They're cheap, but that pump is so annoying at night. I'm a very light sleeper. If you're not a light sleeper, then you might be fine. But see, I lay right here, and I just hear that ticking all night. Drives me crazy, and I can't sleep with it sometimes. It's tough. But when it's really cold, you shut the heater off and you get cold. So you got to wake up at halfway through the night and turn it back on. So that's the issue with these diesel heaters. They're great. They blow super hot air right away. They don't use a lot of fuel. The kit that I got, it's like 150 bucks. Comes with everything you need. The actual unit, the fuel tank, the hoses, the exhaust pipe, and it actually comes with like a gallon fuel tank that you can mount anywhere you want inside the vehicle on the outside. I didn't have to use that because, again, my bus is diesel, so I just tap right off of my diesel tank, and there you go. It's easy. I used to have another one of these in a express van that I had. It was the one these are actually a little more. Actually, no, you know what? This kit, these go for about 130 right now on Amazon. The one I had before goes for about 150, 160. It's the all-in-one unit. It's basically got a little tank inside. It's only like a 3/4 of a gallon tank or a gallon. It's small, but it's all one unit. You basically just take it, screw it down, run the exhaust, and the intake, and then you tap, and then you hook it up to 12-volt power, and there you go. It's a lot easier to install than this one. This one, it's not bad, and you can install in just a few hours. But the issue, as you can probably hear right now, is just that constant ticking. The fuel pump is the biggest point of complaint for most people who have these. I've seen videos online where people take them, they'll put an insulation around them, they'll wrap them in this, wrap them in that. I put mine on the outside for that purpose, for the sound deadening. You can still hear it because it's screwed to the bus, and actually it came with a rubber grommet that was a little softer. It stopped the noise a little better before, but that actually just fell apart. It's been a year I've had it. It's, you know, cheap Chinese thing. So that broke off, but yeah, it's as you can hear, they're loud. So about a year and a half ago, I forget, some video online I saw, somebody was mentioning that they got a prototype of a super quiet pump, you know, off Amazon or wherever, and it got me excited because I said, wow, that's going to make this thing incredible. You can buy them now on Amazon. You can buy them anywhere. They're like 25 bucks. I've seen some videos on them, and instead of tick, 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 it's like tick, 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 tick. You can still hear it. It doesn't. I don't understand why or how these things work like that. I don't know why they're so loud. I'm assuming just because it's just the cheapest way to do it. Because I know car fuel pumps, you know, they, for the most part, they don't make that noise. They don't make that tick, 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 tick. They'll make a little roar, like a whirring noise. But someone out there has a fix for this, a solution to make these things silent. I don't see why you couldn't make this thing almost silent. Most fuel pumps are pretty silent. You know what I mean? I think it's just a cost thing. You know, I feel like there's a good market if someone could come up with something like this. Maybe you take a cheap 12 volt, you know, car fuel pump. I bought them before. You know, I bought electric fuel pumps for a, I had an old Chevy 350, and you know, I changed the fuel pump to this aftermarket one. It was cheap. It was probably like, you know, 25, 30 bucks, something like that. And not much noise at all. I'm assuming there's a reason why those are different than these. But I gotta imagine there's gotta be an engineer or someone out there who can take these things apart, look into it, and, you know, make a better one, something that doesn't tick. I mean, I would spend 50 bucks. I'd buy it right now. I'd install it. Because this sounds annoying. You know, if you're trying to sleep, you're a light sleeper, it's just kind of just, it's great heat. It's heat right away. It warms up. It'll heat this thing. Doesn't matter how cold it is outside. You'll get this thing warm. Right now it's on level 3. That's usually all I need. It goes up to level 6. It's actually a little better when you put it on a higher level because the ticking's faster, so it's not as pronounced as the tick, 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 tick. It's more like tick, 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 tick. But again, I love the heater. I just hate the noise. So if someone out there has a solution, if there is actually a silent pump out there, please let me know. Give me the link. I'll put the link in this video so people can find it. Like I said, on Amazon, they sell silent, super quiet, not silent, super quiet diesel heater pumps, but they're not super quiet. They're just a little less than what you hear right now. So honestly, it's not even worth spending the money on it because it's not going to fix the problem. It's just going to lower the sound a little bit. You know, I wish I knew more about pumps and electronics and things like that, because I gotta imagine there's got to be a way to figure out, you know, on each setting of the heater, how much volume of fuel is being pumped. I gotta imagine there's someone out there who can figure that out pretty easily to take a cheap, you know, car pump and set it up for one of these. I mean, it would be awesome. You would, you know, definitely help out a lot of people, and it would save a lot of headache from tick, 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 tick. But yeah, like I said, if you have any ideas or thoughts or fixes for this, please leave a comment down below. And I will actually put in the description if it's something that's great, something that helps, that works. But yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Let me give you guys one last listen from outside. So here I am right here. Again, pardon the mess. You can still hear it pretty good. Let's see. From here, I mean, I can hear it from here. You're not going to bother anybody, you know, in a RV park or anything like that. But the fact that it's hooked up directly to the metal of the bus definitely makes a sound go inside. yeah, that's that. Please let me know if you have a solution for this. It would be greatly appreciated by me and many other people.